Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing my August wrap-up video, my August reflections. And there is a lot to share with you. Mainly a lot of new things that came into my witchy room, okay? So I'd already showed you guys the new shelves, right? The new shelves that happened in August, as well as all the new lights and stuff that my hubby put on. So if you want to see those, watch my tarot bartender or whatever the heck it was called. I'll put a link down below. I do just like a real brief walkthrough of my new shelves and stuff. So first thing that I want to do is talk about the books that I read in August. And so these are the ones that I completed in August. Tarot Every Which Way by Lilith Dorsey and Forward by Silver Ravenwolf. I did finish this. I actually did this review a couple of weeks ago. It just has not aired yet. Okay. I loved it, but that was no surprise to me. I pretty much figured I was going to love it, but a full review and reading in it for you in that review. So look for that. Hopefully in the early part of September. This one, The Tarot Grimoire by Ethany Dawn. Also loved it. I thought it was excellent. I do have a review of this that I recently did on my channel. Like, I don't know, maybe 5 days ago, a week ago is when it aired. Awesome book. Wonderful resource. Also, by Andrea Taylor, Secrets of Your Rising Sign. I did a full review of this. I also loved it. It's no surprise that I was going to love these books because they were books that were right up my alley. You know, that's the way I prefer it when I'm getting books from publishers, is stuff that I want to read. So I look forward to it. So it's books that I want to read. I swear these dogs... I'm so tired of having to redo these. I had already recorded several parts of this video and miraculously lost the footage. I don't know how that happened, but Mercury retrograde. I think it was during retrograde. Anyways. And I also read Pisces Witch, which I thought was fabulous. These were all sent to me by Llewellyn, right? And where's the other one? There's one more book that was sent to me by Llewellyn, but I am still currently reading that. I left the one that I thought was going to be the densest, if I can say that right, the densest or most dense book of them all for the last one. I loved Psychic Witch by Matt Oren, and this one is The Psychic Art of Tarot. So far, chef's kiss. I'm only about a third of the way in, so there's a lot more for me to explore. He does suggest reading through this the first time and then the second time going through and doing the exercises, which I think is perfect because that's what slows me down in these kind of books, is going through and trying to do all the exercises, you know, beforehand. So I'm going to read it and then at my leisure, just like with this book, I read through it. I haven't done any of the spells or the stuff that's in it, the spreads, simply because I wanted to get through the book first, right? Or I would have never gotten the review done. And same with this. There is so much in that book. It would have been difficult if I did any of the exercises or the spell work or anything like that. And well, anyways, I'll get into that. You'll hear that in the review. But I never would have gotten to the review had I, you know, did all that first. So far, the 4 books that I finished in August were fantastic. although I expected as much. And the last one that I have to finish is the one, the Psychic Art of Tarot, which I'm looking forward to finishing this month and then doing a review on that. I also got 4 new books in the end of August. Because I love the Pisces Witch so much, I decided, and I said that I was going to do this, I decided to buy 4 of the books because I'm a Gemini rising, I'm a Virgo moon, and I'm a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp sun. So I got the next 4 for me in the series. Once I'm done with these, I plan on getting more of the signs. I want to have the whole collection. And I would highly recommend that all witches and or people that are interested in astrology grab this whole set. They are just spectacular. So these I have not delved into yet because it's been a busy month, right? So, but I plan to. So that's it of the books. I did record the winner of the, what is it, Cradle in the Cave or Cave in the Cradle tarot deck. And that, along with the majority of these decks that I had to pull out again to show you, I think I accidentally deleted it. So, but the winner was, and I'll put it on the screen also, although she already knows because after I did it, I told her, because she's a good friend of mine, it's Antoinette. Antoinette won the tarot deck. So I do have another deck that is going in a giveaway for the end of this month. So Tony Antoinette, or Antoinette Tarot and Jewelry won the August giveaway. So congratulations, sweetheart. Although you and I have already talked. So, let me see, what else? Let me move some of this out of the way. Sorry about that. So really quickly, I want to talk about the shows and the movies that I watched in August. And I'm going to try to remember to put a picture somewhere on the screen here as I'm talking about these. So one of them was Emily in Paris, and this was the 3rd or 4th season. I can't remember offhand. That was on Netflix, I believe. And I love it. I think that the lead actress in it is Phil Collins' daughter, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive it's Phil Collins' daughter. She's beautiful. And it is a young advertising lady who gets hired to work at her boss's Paris office. And they had like merged with another company. So now we're in the 4th season of that. She decides to stay, and she met somebody and made some friends, and it's all about like the advertising. And she's an influencer also on like YouTube. Well, not like I'm an influencer, but she's clearly an influencer. That's part of how she is able to advertise. So anyways, I love the show. And so I went through the next season of that. That was really fun. Another series that I watched that just came out in Netflix is Decameron, which is also picture inserted, which is a cast of people during like the plague in, I'm guessing, the 1700s in England or London, around that area. They end up getting invited to an estate outside of town where they can, one of their friends or family members that is elite, rich, wealthy landowner, big estate, so that they can kind of ride out or stay safe away from the streets of like London or wherever where the plague is just like really bad, right? So it's really funny. it's like a dramedy. It's like drama because there are some not so fun parts, because I mean it is plague, there's death and all that, but like the costumes are good and it's good. So another one that and that's on Netflix, by the way, Decameron. So another one that I've been watching, I'm on the second season of that. It's called Dark Winds, and it is like a reservation. It's like the police force on a reservation in, I'm thinking Arizona somewhere. It's Navajo reservation, and this is like set like in the early 70s. So it's just like life on the reservation, and it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it. That's also on Netflix. Another one that I finished watching, and although I do like the show, and I did like this season, this season was kind of like sad and disappointing to me, and that's The Umbrella Academy. Picture inserted here. This was like the 4th season, I believe, and final season, I believe. I mean, I can't see where they could go from anywhere from here. I'm not going to give anything away if you haven't watched it, but the premise of this is one day, just out of the blue, several women around the world just instantly gave birth. They were not even pregnant, just gave birth to these babies, and these babies had all different kinds of powers. And a wealthy man came along, who was the head of the Umbrella Academy, came along and he purchased all of these babies, male and female, that had all these wonderful abilities, and then he started training them. So, and then the whole series, you know, all 4 seasons ensues from there, you know. So it's really good. Series, one more series that I started watching towards the end of August is the Rings of Power. I believe it's the 2nd season. It's from the Lord of the Rings, and this is on Amazon Prime, and I really enjoy that. I think that this is a prequel to Lord of the Rings. So, also insert picture. So, I did watch a few movies. One of them was called The Union, and that was with Mark Wahlberg and Halle Berry. And Halle Berry is an old high school sweetheart who comes back into town because she's part of this like kind of like a CIA, kind of like a what is it? Secret Service, FBI, like that, but it's a clandestine like organization called the Union, okay? And she comes and she recruits him. They need his help because he's just a regular guy. Mark Wahlberg. It was really good. Another one that I watched is called Logan Lucky. And I don't think that this was one that came out this last year. However, it was one that just recently came to Netflix. And it's with Channing Tatum and... oh, jeez, the guy who played Kylo Ren. Why do I always forget his name? But anyways, I'll insert picture. You'll know who I'm talking about. And also, James Bond dude. The last one. What the hell is his name? Anyways, he's in it. And also, the granddaughter of Elvis is in it. Lisa Marie Presley's daughter. I don't remember her name. And then another one that I watched was Arcadian with Nicolas Cage. And he and his 2 sons, adopted sons, are kind of like in an apocalypse. It's after like an apocalyptic event or something, like aliens came and kind of took over and killed most people, and the people that are left have to like barricade themselves in, and it's just one of those kind of movies. But I thought it was really good, and I really like Nicolas Cage. So those were the movies that I watched. Those were the books that I read, and the books that I'm going to be reading. So let's get to the items. Lots of items. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm also going to be showing you an opening. Woo-hoo-hoo, my September envelope, my tarot cards. Okay, so I've got, where is it? So I got some stuff from US Games that you're going to be seeing. I can show you these now. These are really cool, nice. These are thick. They're thicker than what I thought. Tarot bags. This one's beautiful. They're both beautiful, but you know I'm not really a huge person on the RWS artwork, but the Fool is like my guy, okay? I love the Fool. So I do have one RWS deck that would probably be nice in here. And this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this one. I have tried it with a regular tarot deck laying sideways, or regular, you know, up this way, and it works. But it also fits sideways if you want to add anything on top here. It's really nice. Beautiful velvet. Nice and thick. So they sent me those. And my rep also sent me, let me grab it. I've got piles of stuff over here, guys. If I can get it. Okay. So I had actually been watching one of Ethany's videos, and she was doing some walkthroughs of some decks that she thought were underrated, I believe it was. And she'd come across this one, the Pastoral. And I'm just in awe of this deck. I thought it was so beautiful. I loved it when Summer got it. And I've almost purchased it so many times, it's ridiculous. Well, I had commented on her video that she probably pushed me over the edge because I was planning on getting this deck, which I was. But then I got an email from my rep at US Games, and she said, well, I noticed that you had made a comment. Do you want me to send it? I'm like, well, yeah, of course. I would be happy to review this deck. I've seen it plenty of times, so I want to work with it. I am not the kind of person that really most generally likes decks that are landscape and portrait all in the same deck. But this one is all landscape. All landscape. Which is just beautiful. So I'm looking forward to, because I don't have anything that's all landscape like this, and nothing that is this beautiful. I mean, as far as like landscapes and countrysides, this reminds me of the Notebook. So I'm looking forward to working with this deck, and so be expecting a full walkthrough of this deck and reading out of it. It came with, in the box, a nice like canvas bag. Beautiful book. It's not full color, it's black and white, but it doesn't matter. So that's one of them that she sent me, so be expecting walkthroughs of that. Also, because when I had emailed her the last time, I had told her that I was interested in Lenormand, because that's one of the new ones that I'm going to be trying to learn as well. I've got the book upstairs, the Essentials of Lenormand. I think that's the name of it, by Ronna George. So I need to get back to that. But this deck is so cool because, granted, I have to use my glasses, but it's got like poems for each one to help you remember or put into perspective what each of them means. So for me, being brand new to Lenormand, that is friggin' perfect. So she sent that, surprised me with it, with the Bluebird Lenormand. And then, and trust me, I don't think I am the easiest person to send items to by publishing companies, simply because I have like over 500 decks. So, you know, before they send anything, there's always got to be pretty much communication, unless it's brand new decks that are coming out that haven't been released yet, right? So she also sent me the old style Lenormand, and I love the old style tarot. I used that in July in my past life work for one of the lives, and I just fell in love with the artwork. I mean, and this is right in line with that. So I bet you these two are going to look so good together. So be expecting a walkthrough of this as well. And probably some pairings. I've never really done anything Lenormand yet. I haven't read Lenormand yet. So I don't even know if you're supposed to pair it. But you know what? Who cares what you're supposed to do, right? We do what we want to do. So those were the decks that she sent me. And the bags. So that was exciting. So also, I've got more decks, but I want to stop really quick and show you. I got 5 candles from Home Goods earlier in the month of August, when I was starting to get out more. And I went shopping with my daughter at Home Goods, and I found these really cool candles. So, you know, because they've already got the Halloween stuff out, and they did the beginning of August. So this is called the Witching Hour. Fruity, juicy, sweet. A dark fruit mixture of plum, juicy nectarine, wild blackberry, and sweet black cherry. And it is purple. It's a beautiful, I love that it's a beautiful glass lidded jar. I love that. And it smells so good. $7.99. And it's like 33 hours burning time. That's like the equivalent of like Yankee candles, man. And it's not like overly huge or anything. It's just beautiful. I love it. So there's that one I got. I got Spooky Season. This one says, jeez, I can't even read it. Orangey. I don't know. You read it. It's too hard with that light coming right in at me. But Spooky Season. That one's like pumpkin spice. Yes. Oh. And I like that it's orange also for like opportunities and opening up blockages, right? Orange, although I've got to redo them. And then another one I got is Ghost Stories. That is sweet, warm, and spiced. Pumpkin spice, marshmallows, caramelized over hickory or whatever. Wood atop cinnamon graham crackers. Let's smell it. It's white. That one's not as strong as this one. This one's really strong. But yeah, 33 hours. I love that. That's white. And then the last one is black. Fright Night. Earthy. What is that? Ozonic and citrus. A sprinkle of citrus, green cactus, and shimmers of aloe, finished with a whisper of desert sandstone. Jeez. Oh my God, that smells so good. And it's black. So for dispelling negativity and for protection, right? I loves it. So I wanted to share those. Those were all $7.99. I mean, I feel like it's worth it just for the damn bottles. But I also got this all skull candle. This, I think, was... It might have been $7.99 also. I don't remember how much this was. And there's no price tag on it. It was, if I remember right, it was connected or hanging somewhere. I don't remember. But anyways, I got this there as well. You can think of it as see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or whatever you want. Mind, body, spirit, whatever. So, oh, and the hubby took me to my store that I hadn't been to in several months. Besides a couple of decks that I had gotten previously. And I got a tourmaline, black tourmaline. I've got tourmaline all over the place, but I didn't have anything that was quite this large. So I love that. And I got a piece of copper. This is heavy. I love copper. It's my favorite metal. So, and it's great for connectivity. And so I feel like that's good for like divination and spirit work and ancestry and past life stuff because of how conductive it is, right? So I wanted to have it here, and then protection over here and cleansing, right? All right, so other decks just briefly that I got. In the Hay House thing, the angelic activation, I have not done, and I'm probably not going to do a walkthrough of these. Just because, as it is, I've got like 8 other videos that haven't even been seen yet. And I've got more videos to make this month. So I like that the meanings are all on the backs of these. I like that they're purple. I don't like the gloss, but it is what it is, right? I wish these were matte, but I like the structure. I like that all of the meanings are on the back, so I don't have to go digging in the book, although they do provide a book. So maybe there's more information in there. I used to have this, the Wisdom of the Oracle. However, I had passed it along. I, rehomed it to somebody else. It was the full size. And then this pocket size came in here. It is super cute. So I'll probably be keeping this one. And then the other one, which I did do a walkthrough of this one. It's just, it hasn't aired yet. This is a stunning deck. This is the other one that came in with the subscription from Hay House. Intuitive Whispers Oracle. This is matte. It is stinking beautiful. The colors that are used in this, the messages seem really good. So yeah, be looking forward to a walkthrough of that. Okay, now some other decks that I got. I got this one, Tarot in Space, and I have recorded a walkthrough. However, that is something that also has not been yet because I've just had so many videos as it is. I just don't like inundating people with a video every day or more than one a day. So I try to, on the average, do every 3 days or so. That way I'm just not like bombarding people. But this is so friggin' cute. And it goes with the aliens and cowboys. You'll see that when I do the walkthrough, because I put it in there. But I thought it also went really well with the Lovely Ladies. And the Lovely Ladies goes really good with the cowboys and aliens. The cowgirls and aliens. Which I did show that. Those two together. But look at these colors. Right? I think they go really well. I think they can really be used in conjunction with each other. So like tarot with tarot, which I do sometimes. I just like the aesthetic. But be expecting a walkthrough of this with the book. And they did also send me as a free gift with this a comic book as well. One of the comic books that goes with it. So that is fun. And I think they have released more of these decks also since I purchased. But that was Tarot in Space by Cosmic Zen and Carmen Lupe. And this is the gorgeous Lovely Ladies Tarot, which I got like about a year ago after watching Chanel show it on her channel. She always finds the best decks. I'm telling you, there has been many of decks that I have purchased because Chanel made me do it, right? She didn't make me do it, but I had to after seeing it. So, another one that I got in August, the beginning of August, and I did a walkthrough of it several weeks ago. It just still hasn't aired. But I absolutely adore this deck. This is another beautiful deck by Kara Small. I can't remember the name of her because she changed her. Is it on here? She changed her YouTube. I don't know. Tarot of the Huntress. This is on Etsy. Or at least it was. I don't know if she's sold through them. I think she tends to get like 10 at a time, perhaps. Oh my gosh, this deck is so friggin' gorgeous. She outdid herself yet again. I love it. I love it. I love it. Be expecting a walkthrough of that in September. Another one that I got in August is the Kajar Oracle. This is by the beautiful Nova, and her channel is Nova Mundi Tarot. She changed it, Nova Mundi Tarot, and that's also the same on Instagram. So she came out with this, and oh my gosh, like entitled, delusional, visionary, narcissist, paranoid, lost soul, troublemaker, drama queen, victory, hypocrite, superstitious, approval seeker, condescending, gullible. Okay, you're getting the picture. This is such a fun, like in your face kind of oracle deck. You don't, I've never seen another deck that's like this that just like totally calls people out on their shit, right? So I had to have it. And it's beautiful. It's make playing cards. It's beautiful linen. So be expecting a walkthrough of this also in September. Another one that I got, if I can grab it here, is Evidence-Based Magic by Eva Gamayan. And this was another one that I seen over on Chanel's channel. She has the most beautiful taste, I swear. I seen it, and I had never seen it before. She had backed it on Kickstarter, and I had never even seen it on Kickstarter, which happens sometimes. Look at those backs. Oh my goodness gracious. Beautiful. Gosh, this artwork. Oh, and look at that gilding. Oh my gosh. This artwork just blows me away. Look at that. Now, this does have a few cards that go landscape, where the majority are portrait. I'm not fond of that. I'm not fond of it in any deck that does that. But with art like this, I overlook it. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? She is being embraced by the cosmos. This is gravity something, I think. I don't see I don't see. Some of them you can see, like this one's chroma key. Dragon or something fox. I don't know. Lava lamp. Lunacy. Oh my gosh, that's so excellent. Oh. This is Mind Meld, I think. I think she's the queen of the algorithm, dark algorithm. Oh my, really? This is just provocative. Look at that. Equilibrium. Sci-fi meets psychedelic meets cats. This is just amazing. Absolutely beautiful. So be expecting a walkthrough of this, and I'll try to do some pairings. We'll see. But oh, beautiful deck. I seen it and I had to have it before it went out of print. If it is going to go out of print, I don't know. I just didn't want to risk it because, I mean, even if I never use this as an oracle deck, this artwork is just absolutely mesmerizing to me. So another couple of decks that I got from Amazon, I think they were $16.99, I think. What's the Tea? I seen this one from Antoinette, Tony. You can see. I mean, this is like spilling the tea kind of thing, right? It's really cool. So be expecting a walkthrough of that when I can. And these are oracles that have like, oh yeah, this one's 80 cards. And this one is, yeah, 80 cards. I mean, an oracle with 80 cards, that's just friggin' phenomenal. Love those backs. This is a matte. I like that it's matte. I like how these look and what they can be used for. I like that these messages are right down below. You don't have to guess. If you want to use the messages, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I just thought this was super cool. So be expecting a walkthrough eventually of that one. The Career and Life Oracle. 80 cards in a box for $16.99. And because we're Prime, we get free shipping. I just can't pass up these kind of oracles. I just can't. What else? Okay, so I've got 2 more decks to show you. And then I'm going to... Oh, no, 3 more decks. No, I'm sorry. 4 more decks. My goodness. I also got this one. I also did a walkthrough of this and pairings, but it has not aired yet. Oops. And it's the Old Ways Magic Oracle. This is so stunning. At least I don't think it's aired yet. I got this also in August. Absolutely beautiful. I paired this with A deck that I never thought I would ever pull out to use, and it looks amazing. So it made me maybe change my mind about the deck, which you'll see in the walkthrough. So that's another one that I got in August. Another one that I seen on Chanel's channel, and I was like, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? And it comes with a nice little bag. So, yep, I had to. Another one is, of course, Chanel's Astro Oracle. Look at that bling. She created this. I've already done a walkthrough, and it's already on my channel, already public. Love this deck. I've done several pairings with it. It's beautiful. And I already showed the guidebook that comes with it. If you want, you can always print it out if you want it. And I'll probably get a printed out copy eventually. But this deck is gorgeous. The book is fantastic because it's got astrological associations. It's got crystal association. It's got herbal or flower. It's got an affirmation. It's got, what was the other thing? Music. It's got a song associated with it. Not to mention, it's got a whole write-up on each one of the cards. It's just gorgeous. So that's the Astro Oracle by the beautiful Chanel Days. So I got that one. I got this one, Barnes & Noble, House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones. And although I'm not usually an Inside Editions girly, I do like some of them. And I think this looks really cool. I actually do. I like the artwork, everything. And I'm not so, I mean, I do like House of Dragons. But even if I don't ever use this deck, I wanted to have it because I've also got the Game of Thrones that my daughter bought me. My husband's seen it also. He's like, just get it. So, but I really do like the artwork. I'm not like super happy with how these stick together a little bit. They clump, right? Because of them being such thick matte. But it is what it is. It's a really cool looking deck. I like that it's House of Dragon. So I got that. And one last deck. This was something that was suggested by Jen from Consulting Crones. And some of the other ones that she had also suggested are like indie and were more expensive. And so I decided to go with this one for like a good like Crohn's deck or mindfulness kind of deck. I love it. I have not started delving into it yet, but I also love that there is one last card after looking at all of these different faces, right? Faces of wisdom and intimacy and freshness and diplomacy and all that. Then you get one for looking at yourself. I thought that that was ingenious. So this is the Wisdom Keeper's inner, the Wisdom Keeper's Oracle deck. Okay, so that was all of the decks. That was all of the new things. Let me show you the new giveaway for next month. It is the Myths and Legends Tarot by, what's her name? I can't even see it. Taylor. I can't see it, guys. And I don't have my glass. I don't know where they are in this whole big pile of stuff. This is a really cool deck. I know lots of people love this deck. It's just so dark for me. Honestly, I have never reached for it, not once. It's just not... It's just so hard for me to see personally. Maybe it's the way that she does the art, the dotted, or it just came out too dark. I didn't think it was going to be this dark when I got it. The whole concept is really cool. However, even, you know, I was thinking there was going to be a big book with all the write-ups of all of it. And the writing is so friggin' tiny. It's just really difficult for me. The whole thing, it's just really difficult and hurts my eyes. So I want this deck, and it's an indie deck. The Joys of Furry Parenthood. I don't know if it's out of print or not, but this is the next giveaway. So, and the cloth that came with it. It's really pretty, but I don't really use cloths. The wrinkles kind of bother me. I'm very particular. I know, probably ADHD or something, or not ADHD, but like OCD. But anyways, I like having the mats. I like using the mats. I've got the mats all over the place. So I'm not really a huge person to use like the cloths and stuff. And I have a lot of them already. So I thought that I would give those away in a giveaway. So if you would like to enter the giveaway, do like 3, I don't even know. Just say that you want to enter the giveaway. How about that? Just say you want to enter the giveaway. Just say that you want to enter the giveaway for the Myths and Legends Tarot. Okay? That's the only way. Because I don't even know what all, like, icons there are. Or memes or whatever you want to call them. And so anybody can enter. However, for however many people left at one comment, if you made 5 comments on one video in the month of July, then one of those will count. But for every comment, you have to be 18 or older in order to enter. It doesn't matter where you live, as long as where you live can accept tarot. And if there's any kind of fees that are associated with it, I will put gift. But if there's any kind of fees that are associated with it coming into you, like duty fees or taxes or anything like that, that is your sole responsibility. But for any comments that you make on my videos in the month of July that you made the comments, then you get extra entries in order to win this, okay? So that is, and it'll go until the end when I do my next reflections video for September, that I will announce the winner of this and then show the new deck that's going in the giveaway, in the next giveaway, because I have still several, and still more decks that are coming in that are for giveaways, stuff that I bought like 2 of and stuff like that. So I just like giving back. I feel like I get so much from the community. I want to give back. And one last thing. Let us open up, if I can find it here now. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm doing past life stuff in September, this past life club. Oh, let me just also say this. I watched a video by Shanna D yesterday, and her video, it was really nice. But she said that it's a study. It's a past life study. It is most definitely not a study. Now, if you're just not participating and you're watching what everybody does, then perhaps it's a study for you, but it's not meant as a study. It's an actual community event where we are doing past life work together. So and then sharing with each other. And as it is, I had to create 2 separate events. One is the 29th and one is the 30th. This is being run through my Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, I'm sorry, but that is how we're doing it. And I'm also doing it in order to help promote my own group on Facebook. So, you know, and get a community there as well. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything to, you know, sign up. Also, the free digital journal that I created, which is over on my Ko-fi shop at amethystascension.com. You can use that, or in the group, there are actual guides with all the weekly questions. Every week as I go through it in the month of September, everything is going to be also in my Facebook group where you can access that information, okay? So I just wanted to clear that up. It could be a study for some, but it's not meant as a study group. So here we go. My September. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Circe. I am magic. Wow. I even got the crone on. If you watched my video from yesterday when I started doing my past life for this one, my magic or my faith was magic based, everything. So that's interesting. Yes. And what is this? Is this the 3 of Swords? That's not good. I think that's the 3 of Swords, but half the time I can't remember these. It got erased or something, or maybe I erased them all. Cassia provides courage and strength. Okay. Influence. Interesting. I wonder what that is all about. We shall see. And the postcard. Dearest you, there are times that you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Okay, happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map that you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. Oh, that's interesting. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Well, that's kind of hard-hitting. And I mean, it's almost like saying, don't do the past life stuff. Or maybe it's saying you're going to recognize some patterns in this life from a past life. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the month plays out. But that never looks good. I'm always being called out on this channel. I'm always being called out. Hey, that is authenticity for you, right? So I think that's all. That was a lot. If you're still here, you're a rock star. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And if you have any questions about like the Past Life Club, just let me know, okay? Just leave me a comment down below, or if you're on Facebook, just contact me personally. Or if you do want to join the Divination and Spirituality Facebook group, be sure to answer the questions, okay? Because of it being a private group, I want to keep it safe. So thank you for spending this time with me, and I'm sending you love always.